Hi, welcome to the Amoretti Test Kitchen. My name is Lauren, and today we are making a recipe that is perfect for the fall or the winter. We are going to be making a pumpkin pie pound cake. So to get that delicious pumpkin pie flavor, we'll be using our pumpkin pie compound. This provides the full flavor of the pie. You're going to get the pumpkin filling, the spices, the crust, and that delicious fluffy whipped cream. And it's really easy to incorporate. You don't have to add any additional spices to this. It's all in there. So it makes this recipe really easy to make. We're also going to be adding a nice finishing touch to this pound cake using our vanilla bean artisan natural flavor. This is just going to be a vanilla glaze on top, and I think it'll kind of give us the feeling of the whipped cream topping on an actual pumpkin pie. So let's get started. And like I said, this is really simple, but you can prepare this in a couple different ways. I'm going to be putting it into a designed bundt pan. You can use a loaf pan, or you can use even like individual loaf or bundt pans. First step here is I'm going to cream our butter with some granulated sugar. So we're gonna give this a nice cream and just make sure it's nice and fluffy. That is when you'll know it's done. So now that our butter and our sugar is nice and mixed together, we're going to add in our eggs. Just have 2 eggs here, and we're going to add them in one at a time. One egg, and now a good mix. Perfect, and now egg number 2. So now that our eggs are mixed in there, we are going to add in our flavoring. So I'm going to be adding in 2 tablespoons of our pumpkin pie compound. And right out of the gate, when you open this up, the aroma is so strong. You get all of the tasting notes, the pumpkin, the spice, everything. It smells incredible. All right, so let's just mix that in really well. Next up, we're gonna be adding in our dry ingredients. So I'm just going to mix together our all-purpose flour. We have some baking soda, some salt, and baking powder. I'm just going to lightly mix this together so it's kind of nice and well incorporated, so it incorporates well into our wet mixture. All right, let's mix this in. So while I'm finishing mixing, I'm going to slowly be adding in our whole milk. And then this is our last step. We're going to put it in our pan and put it in the oven. All right, there you have it. Let's put this into our pan and pop it in the oven. All right, I'm gonna put this in the oven and we'll be back and make our icing. So our cake is done. It is completely cooled. But I did want to share a little bit of a tip with you guys. I struggled getting this out of the pan. I was like, this is impossible. I'm never gonna get this out. But I found a really good trick. All you have to do is pop it back into the oven for just, a couple of minutes. Take it out very carefully with your oven mitts on a plate, flip it over, and it should fall right out, easy peasy. So if you run into that issue like I did, keep that in mind. So moving on, we are going to make our glaze for this. I have powdered sugar here and some whole milk. We're also going to be incorporating in our vanilla bean artisan to give it a nice classic vanilla flavor. So all I'm going to do is just mix everything together. This is a super easy glaze. I'm going to pour in my milk. And I'm going to add in just 1 tablespoon of our natural vanilla bean artisan flavor. The great thing about this is it has the actual vanilla bean specks in it, so you can really see that in your glaze. It looks really pretty. All right, perfect, easy as that. Our glaze is done, so now we're just going to put this on top of our cake. Trying to get this as even as I can all over the cake. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Even my little mishap of getting it out of the pan is now completely covered up. It's like you never knew it happened. And there you have it, a perfectly glazed pumpkin pie pound cake. So the last thing we need to do is give this a try. So I will do the honors and let you guys know how it tastes. All right, it looks so good. Nice and moist, fluffy. Let me get a good bite here with a lot of glaze on it because I want to get all of those flavors. Incredible. Right away, you know this is pumpkin pie. You really get that bold pumpkin spiced flavor as soon as it hits your palate. Absolutely delicious. This is a great recipe to share with friends, share with families, even bring this to the workplace. Around the holiday seasons, we all love to have some sweet treats around. This is a great one for any occasion, and I really hope you give it a try. Make sure you let us know in the comments below what you think about the recipe. Also, subscribe to our channel right there, hit that button. You'll never miss any new recipes like this, tips and tricks, or we are coming out with tons of testimonial videos from our amazing customers. So keep an eye out for all of that. Also, be sure to follow us on social media. You can find us as @Amoretti on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, and Twitter. See you next time.